Hello, I'm Tom Smith. I'm the director and star of the Lost Scene 2.
And I am Shawn Phillips, star, producer, visual effects director, and general awesomeness.
I did that little operation in Russia.
And welcome to the commentary for the Lost Scene 2.
Hey, we had a deal, remember?
We start
Or
off
should I
with
try to
this
say
intro that's supposed to be like this. It's really just to explain what's going
So let me
on.
get this straight.
Because in the
Top
other
researcher
film, we
in
had
the
that
future
nice little
weapons
bit when he got on
program
the
has been kidnapped.
radio /
Should've told
cell
the guards to
phone
lay off the donuts
and communicates with the base to find out what's going on in the movie. We didn't have that here. Instead, we did.
Hey, I
We
don't
just
care about
hear
your future
the
weapons
hero
program.
talking about the mission,
Or
what he's
your
going to be
missing
doing.
scientist.
You know, we really explained that he's not a hero. We're really going for kind of an escape from New York, Snake Plissken approach
Get a
to the
different
hero
guy.
this time.
You already
It worked alright. I mean, it wasn't the greatest thing. And I have no idea who that guy is.
I know who that
Look over
is.
there. By the whole army.
I
Kill
think.
the bad guy.
Yeah.
Rescue scientists.
Chris
And save the
Mooney.
planet.
How many times have I shot Chris?
A lot of
Sounds
times
like
in our
something easy
movies.
for me. But I'm not sure if I want to do it for you.
Chris is basically the reason I keep some airsoft
Is it
BBs
really
with
worth
me
the
when
full
we're filming.
part?
I can actually shoot at him.
Oh man, we were
I don't know,
horrible.
we'll go back and
But,
this is the third.
This, yeah, we even had that in joke. How do we know we won't be doing this a third time? Because I'm already thinking we're gonna do a third film at this point.
Maybe not
So
next time.
I already had those plans made. So it was kind of different because we had to do an intro credit sequence instead of just
So when do
right
we
at the
go
beginning
in?
of the movie. So we show this is the 9th day of the mission, and it's almost 6 o'clock.
Oh no!
This background looked really nice. It wasn't as cool as the snow, but it's not. I mean, right across.
Right across the creek from where we're filming is where we actually filmed parts of the first Lost Scene.
All right, that it wasn't very convincing. James was kind of laughing during all this filming.
Well, of course he'd be laughing like, ah, stupid guard. Got himself
Yeah.
knocked out.
Yeah, it worked. What we tried doing, it worked. I mean, this is the first film in which, not counting Calm Before the Storm, this is the first film we made where no orange tips on the guns, which is really nice. It really looked a lot more convincing. That was an interesting segue right there, transition I wanted to try out. That footage right there with him raising the gun was actually played
If known, they would've
backwards,
sent us
because originally it's him lowering the gun. I
I'll kill
just
them too.
did the other way
after. You
around.
have no idea what I'm capable of.
Some good acting from Shawn.
I am. Remember what I said when I first saw you? Thought you were dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
He's
you're
being
not gonna
dubbed
know why.
over because the camera
No,
didn't
it's
pick
time
up
to
his
make
voice
that
very
switch.
well.
$99.
I know.
I need to buy another one because
Could've
it's broken
lived
now.
care about me anyway.
Left it at my parents' house
You know,
and my
you
nephew
might get
smashed
metal
it.
from it. Don't tell him anything if
Well, we still got 2. You realize we had 3.
You know what? Yeah.
We had mine, and then I had one with a silencer.
You.
This was
Take 'em
good
to the
because
fish.
alright, this shot coming up right here was so tough to film. Where
How
I
many
wrapped
takes
around
did
the
we do? About 42?
42, something like that. That's my lucky number. I mean, it took us so many tries to get that wrapped around him, me grab the gun, and shoot at Shawn. This is kind of cool because this effect here, the click, that's actually from Die Hard. That's actually audio taken out of Die Hard of when Hans Gruber tries to
Broke
shoot
my
him.
gun.
I did not break your gun. And this, right there, that's on Shawn's phone.
I filmed with my cell phone.
Because your camera battery went dead.
And then that shot there, also my phone. Because at this point we only have the one camera left. It's the same little handy camera that you had for
The Survivor, yeah.
This part we had 2 cameras for the most of it.
This is the same creek. The creek you see below him. We were actually, you actually see that in episode 10 of the Survivor. And actually the place where we were at the beginning, where we were
Right on
talking,
the other side of
right?
the
No, basically around the other side of the creek, and also episode 10 of the Survivor also takes place there as well. So this is us reusing this location because this is like the greatest location we've had for Blue Diamond Productions. It's all in the same area. I mean, right up at the top of that hill with all the woods. This wasn't the greatest fight scene, but it was interesting. Actually, that punching him punching the camera, that wasn't even originally supposed to be in there. He just filmed that. You can actually see James' legs.
Again, more stuff that wasn't supposed to be in the movie, but got in anyways because it looked cool.
Yeah.
Because that's how I roll. I just make cool stuff. I just like take the camera, film something awesome, and then it gets thrown into the movie.
And I was like, ew, I'll just throw this rock. I just kind of,
Nothing, though.
I just came up with that on my own. I was just like, oh, you know, I'll have him throw a rock. And we filmed this
Just better hope it's not next.
just to get some good closure, make him more of an anti-hero. This was totally based off of Escape from New York. Instead of him tearing up the film, the microfilm or whatever it was that audio recording or whatever.
Got all
Instead, we have him just burn the journal that has all the futuristic stuff
military use.
of some kind of like fusion reactor stuff
Got
that
everything
he's got
about
in
the
there,
bomb.
and making fusion bombs and that sort of thing.
Even
So
on
he just
some-
burns it.
Fusion bomb.
how
That's
to
basically how atomic
make
bombs
fusion.
work.
I know.
Now bring it in.
I'm just saying
No, I
that.
have
I
other
just said
plans.
that. I don't know why. I know that's how it works.
What are you doing?
But
I
you're
don't
talking about fusion
care.
reactors. That's
Your
something.
little
Yeah, those are.
operation. How do I care about you? There is one thing.
You did this cool
One thing that this journal
burn.
has any use for.
That stuff is vital. You cannot destroy it.
I'm sorry, Colonel. You're breaking up.
This is the so
It's the future
80s
of
stuff.
warfare you're dealing
He
with.
just
I doubt if you'll
destroys
ever
it
hear from me
all.
again.
If you bring that stuff back, you'll be a national hero.
I'm not exactly your hero type.
It's some
Hello?
good music we use in this film. We
Hello?
use music from like Die Hard and Escape from New York mostly. For it, it worked pretty good.
We're fine.
This I actually did enjoy this ending, but I mean it was weak. This was weaker than the first film.
I can
I
see
will
a
admit.
reflection of my arms in your sunglasses.
I never actually paid attention to that. And it's over. It's shorter, but I mean, it's a different type of film, but overall, it's weaker than the first.
Yeah.
Part 3 will be 10 times better.
Yeah, originally what we had, it also explains the end credit after the end credit sequence, was originally we were going to get together with Zeke Boy Films, Hayden and Brock Zeke, and we were going to film The Lost Scene 3 with them, and it was going to continue the story of what's going on, but in the end we had scheduling conflicts, and we're planning on maybe getting together next year to make The Lost Scene 4, since we're already planning on making a Lost Scene 3, which is going to be a prequel.
Yes, we're gonna do the Metal Gear Solid style anthology, with 3 being a prequel.
And then 4 finishing up the story. So hopefully we'll be able to get together next summer and make The Lost Scene 4. But The Lost Scene 3 is going to be quite a bit different because, I mean, these first 2 we really went for the 80s thing, but these next 2 don't have that.
Yeah.
Though,
My character from the first one will be returning in a somewhat different role.
yeah. And, I'd really say, with the next one, it's going to be a lot of fun because, I mean, the fourth one, I mean, we're going to have, he's going up against, of course, Vin, from, Zeke Boy's film, Vin. He's going up against the assassin. Is he going up against him? Is he actually going to go up against him, or is he allying with him? We don't know. See, all we know is he looks at a file here. But there were some other cool things about this end sequence right here. In fact, I found out a few people didn't even watch Stay to the End credits. It's like, if you missed this is...
Just make sure to bring the stuff.
So we don't know exactly how this all plays out. All we
Everything
know
will
is
be arranged.
the hero got away. Well, I mean, the villain got away. But the heroes tracked him down. It was really cool. I like this look. I can't wait to use it in some more films. Use this pea coat. I forgot. He just sees him. Pull up the gun. And this gunshot right here is actually a real gunshot.
Game over.
That's a real sound of a gun being fired.
Now that I actually do own a real gun,
We can do some more
we can
recording
get
on that.
more.
And then, of course, we show Vin.
We need to get
It's kinda
different types of ammo,
blurred.
because last time I took my gun out to the range, I did notice hollow points have a different sound than normal 9mm bolt.
And that music right there is actually from the end of Halo 2. Actually, it is. Well, I'll see y'all later.
All right.
Take
see ya.
care. Bye.